Hi everyone, welcome back. I have a guest today. This is Hailey. Who? What? Where? What?
I didn't know there was a guest coming. I didn't prepare.
And then Julie just walks in. Yeah.
Bam.
Hailey is staying overnight tonight at my place and we're filming a few videos. So we're going to be doing a favorites here, and then we did a get ready with us for this makeup look that we have on right now over on her channel.
That was fun.
So,
It was really fun.
So if you don't know Hailey, Hailey is doing a year-long no-buy. I've been following it very intently. Her videos have been fascinating. Honestly, really interesting because it's coming from the perspective, well, I don't want to speak for you, but you felt like you bought a lot and then you wanted to cut back, so you decided to go on a year-long no-buy journey.
Yep.
And the psychology stuff side to it is fascinating.
Oh, is it?
Seriously,
okay.
it's very interesting.
I feel weird about that bit because, like, I do have a degree in psychology, but I would never go
wait,
and,
do
like...
you actually?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, but I would never go... I would never, like, just come out and, like, say that because I have a degree in psychology, it's like I'm an expert or anything. I take the stuff I learned in school and then kind of, like, apply it to myself because I should know better. But, so
I
really
didn't know
interesting.
all this.
Yeah, no, that's one of my many secrets. I also have a degree in psychology on top of being a makeup artist and all the other stuff that I do. So yeah, it was like 10 years ago that I graduated, and I never like used it for a job, but it's part of, I've helped incorporate it into my no-buy to kind of learn the reasons and really like solidify why I'm doing this thing, which is, it's definitely a different way to look at life, but I think it's helped me get to know my makeup collection a lot better, which is weird. Like it makes me really appreciate what I have. So,
but I didn't know that, and now it suddenly
Yeah.
makes so much sense. I just was like, this is fascinating how you're delving into the psyche of it, and I'm like, okay, but you actually do have a psychology degree.
Yeah, I did actually. My like area of expertise in psychology was abnormal psychology too, and cognitive. So
It all makes sense.
That's why you're so strange.
Anyway,
but yeah, so.
You are concerned that you're purchasing too much makeup and you would like to sort of, I don't know, get support from other people. Her channel's a great resource for that. But not only that, you actually do makeup videos too, so it's not just
like I still like makeup. I'm trying not to like cut myself off full stop. I want to like allow myself to enjoy it, but not like fall down the like rabbit hole of just feeling that you want to have every new thing. So
total consumption.
Yeah, no, it's great. So, and there's a great community of people who are all involved, so
that's nice. Support's always good.
Yeah.
But this video is going to be a favorite, so we're going to hop right into it. You have one more product than I do, so I'm going to get you to start first.
Oh, which one
just
do I
to make
choose?
it even.
I'm going to start with the most boring, maybe? I don't know, it's just face powder. But this is like a long time favorite product for me, and I have mentioned it in favorites before, but I'm not opposed to talking about it again because it is that good. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. I just recently decluttered another one of these, so my caution to you is if you're going to pick one up, definitely pick the right shade for yourself. Because yeah, they're all beautiful, yeah, they're all fantastic powders, yeah, they're all super freaking expensive, but if it's not the color that suits your skin tone, you're not gonna use it. So you'll feel really bad when you have to throw away a $50 powder that doesn't match your skin tone. So
I can't believe they're $50. Though.
Yeah, they're so much money for a powder.
They're nice, but
I understand, like the packaging, you can feel, they put money into the packaging when they created it, and the product itself is like one of the softest, smoothest, finely milled powders, and it goes on your skin so nicely. It has never emphasized texture, it has never emphasized pores. For me, I chose Dim Light because it is a smidgen darker than my complexion and it's slightly peachy, so it works as like a transitional bronzer for me. So I can use it to just kind of like warm up my skin, but not as intensely as a bronzer. It's a weird product that doesn't really have like a niche on the makeup shelf. Like its job is strange, but I do my makeup with it absolutely every day.
Do you set with it at all?
Not really, because I don't put it in the center of my face. I just put it where you'd put bronzer, but like bigger with a bigger brush.
Oh, okay.
So it just kind of like adds dimension and depth in a really subtle way. So if you're not into subtle makeup for a lot of money, then don't worry about it. But it's like, you know, when you're doing your eyeshadow and you learned that, oh, a transition color makes it look so much better. It's
unreal.
Like, yeah, it's like, oh, transition colors are amazing. It's like that, but for your cheeks, I find. Okay. It helps the bronzer blend it. I don't know, I reach for it every single day when I do my makeup, so.
Definitely a worthy favorite then.
And I've got a pretty big dip in it, so.
Wait till you hit pan, man.
I'm so excited, and pan comes up quick on these, if I remember correctly, like when you
I don't know. I'm using Ethereal Light right now. I'm trying to finish it because I'm just so sick of it. But I feel like I've had that for 5 years now.
Yeah.
I don't even know when they came out, but
yeah. This one is getting up there, but definitely gets used, so it is
a true favorite.
A true favorite. All-time favorite.
So I'm gonna kick off my favorite with one that she just decluttered. I just watched this
Oh no! The only reason I decluttered it is because I had one super similar to it.
So this is Tarte's Amazonian Clay Blush, which I already know I love that formula, but this was like the Sephora VIB birthday.
Yes, because it came with the lip paint,
which I hated. I hated that one.
They were paint. They were well named.
Yeah. So this one's called Party. There's so many A's in the middle, which
could use a better name.
Yeah. So I think you described this as more of a nude that was close to exposed, but I find this to be quite pink.
Oh, it runs pinker on you.
Yeah, and I've had a few people actually say that the full-size product is not as pink as the mini.
Huh.
So I don't know about that, but this does run quite pink on me. I don't know if yours goes more neutral. Maybe there is a difference in
maybe
that.
with my undertone being different, it works with it, but I just didn't like it.
But this one is, like, I already like Tarte's formula, I was gonna say bronzers, of blushes quite a bit. I have a few of them that I use constantly, and they go really well on my face, and they're the only one that I actually apply with a stippling brush, which is bizarre. But
I've never used them with a stippling brush.
Yeah, dual fiber stippling brush seems weird, but it works better for me for this kind of formula.
They are pressed really hard,
they're
right?
hard,
so it would pick it up a little better than just like a fluffy synthetic.
Yeah,
on its own.
So that's how I apply it. But the reason I've been liking this color is because I've been wearing a lot of neutral shades lately. Not today, clearly, but I've been needing a color that would kind of match whatever lip color I was going to be putting on, and I didn't always know what kind of lip color I was going to be putting on, and this one just seemed to just fit that catch-all sort of bucket where it's like, I don't know what I'm going to wear later, but this will work. So I really like this one. I can't speak to the full-size one because apparently it is a different color, but this one's worked out really well for me. And it's funny because now I'm looking at it, it looks a little bit more peach. I don't know.
It's a weird like neutral, but could probably pull warm or cool depending on the skin tone it was on. Yeah. Like I remember just putting it on and being like, this isn't what I want for a blush. I think it's just, I'm a neutral blush lover. Like if it looks like it's
so neutral.
No, like to me that it's.
Yeah, your other favorite?
My next favorite is.
I'm done anyway.
This is a neutral blush.
They look the same.
No, this one's
more orange.
Yeah, so it's like an orange or almost brown. It's got like a light brown undertone. Blushes are the minute, like tiny differences between blushes are so small, but we like nitpick them so bad.
Apparently.
But this is my favorite blush of, I don't know if I want to say of all time, but this is up there. It's just, it goes with everything.
What's the shade name again?
Madly.
Madly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's Madly. And it's just, it adds color to my skin in a way that looks like I've just naturally flushed. Like it doesn't look like I'm wearing blush, it just looks like I am blushing. It's so nice. I like it. So it's subtle. I am a fan of the subtle in the makeup department, so something like this is great. And I don't have to think about it. I never put this on and be like, whoa, that's too much. It works out really well. Super nice. It's satiny, but
it's funny because these kind of shades always look so boring to me.
They do look boring. They look like, oh, slightly darker than your skin tone. And definitely check your skin tone when you're if you're looking into this one, because it's probably too light for someone a whole lot deeper than me. So it's not gonna do the same things. So you want a blush that's the same tone, but maybe a shade or two deeper if you have a deeper skin tone. So, but for someone around my skin tone, or probably yours as well, I like this.
It looks similar to like, I think I've got a Becca one called like either Wild Honey or something like that. It looks similar. We'll have to go compare and contrast the nuances.
Is it Wisteria?
No.
Okay.
It's like a peach brown nude kind of thing.
Yeah. But anyway, I like it, and it always goes, and it matches just about any eye look. Because it's so...
Those are the nice blushes to wear.
Yeah, because you don't have to think... I love... Yeah. Like, by the time you get to blush, you've already done your eyes and everything. You're just like, I just want to put some blush on and not have to worry.
And I find I always buy coral blushes because I'm so drawn to the shade, but unless I'm wearing a coral eye...
Mm-hmm. Or, yeah. There's a few other colors that work with coral too, but it's a nice blush color.
But you don't always wear it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
still love it though.
Yeah, so that's my next favorite. Snuck that one in there.
So on the note of neutrals that I've been wearing a lot lately, I've been pulling out this Too Faced palette that I bought whenever it came out, and I used it once or twice and then just kind of put it away because I've got a lot of makeup. Sorry, this is the Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette from the Tutti Frutti collection.
That definitely... Oh, it's bigger in real life. I thought it was going to be
huge.
way smaller.
Yeah, like it's the...
I thought it was like a little... I thought it was like a Naked Basic size one.
It's massive. It's not as small as people think.
So big.
And it's half the size of Naked palette.
Pretty.
Really.
It's got a blue-brown in it.
Uh-oh. And it smell like... Smell it?
Mmm.
It smells like sunscreen, basically.
Yeah. And that's okay with me.
Yeah.
I like to smell like I'm on vacation.
Pineapple,
that is so pretty. I remember when that collection launched, that was the one thing I was like, if I was going to get something, it would be that. And
honestly, I'm surprised I bought it. I mean, I bought the purple one too, because that's more my speed, but I am a little bit of a completionist with Too Faced palettes, so I picked this one up too. Didn't use it a ton when it first launched, and then this past, I was gonna say weekend, no, for the past month, I've been reaching for it more specifically for this shade over here, which is...
It's got a good dip in it too, look at that. It's like a nice, like a metallic taupe, it's really pretty.
There you go, thank you for describing, because I'm like, I don't know what to call it, but it's, the formula, just stick your finger in it, like it's softer.
Which one?
No, that one.
Right in that one?
Yeah, yeah. Like it's different. It's like different creamy. For Too Faced. It's creamy.
It's like a cream to powder almost.
It's very bizarre, really nice. And it doesn't look like, if you look at it compared to the gold, it's not the same. This one's chunkier.
Goodness gracious,
they've got some really smooth textured shadows in this kind of packaging, but they don't always put those ones out. So I've been enjoying this a lot. I mean, it's got your like transition color, your deepener, and then a brow bone highlight.
It's got you covered, and then like the fun zazzy blue brown in it.
Yeah, which you are very drawn to.
I love a blue brown, and there's pineapples on the package.
Yeah,
it'll match my pajamas.
And it's compact. Like it's a good sturdy palette. This would be great for travel, but sadly, only available at Ulta. You can't buy it in Canada. I mean, you can buy it from Ulta
and pay shipping.
Pay shipping.
And American dollars.
Yeah.
Boo.
Actually, their conversion prices are not bad. They tend to be actually $1 cheaper than Sephora.
Nice.
Which is incredible.
Yeah, we get gypped in that department quite often. I'm genuinely surprised how big that is.
I thought they were going to be tiny.
Nice. And that was a good collection for them, for sure. I like that.
Genius. That was my next favorite. I've been wearing a lot of neutrals. It's weird. Yeah. That'll change.
You've been hanging out with me.
Like your influence.
What is color?
All right, what's your next?
Speaking of blue browns.
Oh yeah, right.
This is the Makeup Geek single pigment in Insomnia, which is a gorgeous blue brown pigment. But basically a blue brown anywhere. It doesn't have to be this one. This one is good because pigments tend to be more intense because they are loose and not pressed. Don't know why that is. It just happens. It's magic. But I've got one in 3 or 4 other palettes as well, and I'm okay with having duplicates of that color because I know I'm going to use them because they're amazing. They can punch up any neutral look. You just add it, just kind of like dabble it on the outer corner or through the crease, and it just kind of adds that extra layer of interest to like a nice warm neutral eye look, and they're just so cool and so good.
They were massive years ago.
They were MAC blue brown pigment, and then they had a pressed version of a Club. That's what it was. Because it was the first time a duochrome eyeshadow ever existed, and people lost their shoes. Like it was
their shoes. People just throwing their shoes everywhere.
But it was just this, you know, the possibilities are now endless. So I remember the blue brown smoky eye tutorials that were all over the internet back in the day, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Might even be longer.
Oh,
like closer to 8 or 9.
8 or 9 years ago. But hey, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
And I want to bring it back, so let's bring it back to the blue brown smoky eye days. But
I did press that because I have the same pigment. I pressed it too.
And it pressed okay?
Yeah, I found so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They used to. I think they got rid of it. They had a pressed version of it.
I think
it was called Havoc.
Oh.
And for Makeup Geek?
I have Havoc, and I don't think it's the same color.
Are you sure?
We're gonna go look.
Yeah, we'll check afterwards. Annotations below. But yeah, I thought they were the same.
I'm
pretty sure.
Now I was convinced I was right, but maybe I'm wrong.
It could be a slightly different brown, but I'm pretty sure they both shift blue.
We'll find out.
Okay, but anyway, yeah.
I want to go check now.
Yeah.
But
anyway, that's the next favorite, the Makeup Geek pigment. And I like pigments. I think they're really underrated products that a lot of people don't play around with because we're drawn to palettes probably more for the variety.
They're also fussy.
They are, but when you use them, it's so special. Like I love having, like, not a lot. Like I wouldn't go crazy with pigments. I wouldn't get more than a handful just to have like your bases covered. I don't want to swatch this because you have a white couch, and I don't think you want a blue-brown couch.
Well, you're the one sleeping on this tonight, so
it might end up being a blue-brown couch. Yeah, having a couple of pigments just really when you know when you've done your eye makeup and you're like, this is pretty, but it just needs a little pizzazz. Like,
glitter.
See, I'd reach for a pigment. I'd reach for like an iridescent pigment to put on the center of the lid or something like this to just.
But that's your glitter of choice.
It's my glitter of choice. So anyway, yes, that.
Got it.
Favorite.
So I'm going to talk about a lip product next, just to switch it up a bit. Maybelline Matte Inks. These are no new product on my channel whatsoever. I've loved these as long as I have even tried one. They just became my favorite lip product because I don't like a liquid lipstick that feels like paint on my lips. I just can't stand that drying sensation. I do wear a lot of them because the longevity is quite good and they're good for filming and stuff like that because I don't have to be worried about the creamy lipstick getting on my teeth because they're just not creamy. Anyway, back to the Maybelline Matte Ink. This is the shade that I've been wearing the most lately. It's called Seductress and it's just kind of one of those easy nude, like the party blush. It's just actually
they're very similar in tone.
Yeah, so there's been a theme lately and it's just been easy to wear makeup because I feel like I've been trying a lot of products that I haven't necessarily loved as much, but I need stuff to go with it that's going to be easy to wear, and the blush and the lipstick are those kinds of colors that will sort of match anything that I'm wearing, and even if I may not like how my eye look came out, at least I know I like my lip color, right? At least I know I like my blush. So Seductress is just an easy to wear, I don't know, what color do you even call that? It's not a pink, it's got some brown in it, it's kind of peach.
It's a pinky nude. It's like on the nuder side of pinky nude, but it's not mauve, it's not like cool enough to be.
But I almost think it's similar to your lip color a little bit too.
Well, it could be.
I don't know. But it's an easy to wear color and it's one of those safe colors for if you're not somebody who likes to adventure or be very adventurous with your lip color, you can wear this every day and be perfectly happy.
Yeah. It's like one of those like workhorse products that you know is always going to work when you put it on and you're always going to feel great and it's not going to go anywhere.
And to reiterate about how long these last, I put this at 12 o'clock at work, went to a work event at 5 o'clock, had several drinks, food, dinner, and came home around 8 or 9 and this was still kicking. Like I didn't reapply it
for something that doesn't like dry to a matte. Like it's amazing. Like that's magic makeup technology.
No. It does have a bit of a rubbery texture. That's how I always tend to describe it because it doesn't go completely matte, but it's flexible.
But that helps it be comfortable instead of crackly. And
it's flexible and malleable, and that's just what I want in a lip product. So huge favorite. I've been talking about these for years, so I'm sure you're tired of it, but perfect.
If you haven't got one by now, I don't know what you're doing.
Please go buy one.
And they smell nice if I remember correctly.
I know, but I like what is that? Butterscotch?
A little, yeah. Ice creamy. Butterscotch ice cream.
Kind of just cream textured in general.
Yeah, no, they're quite nice. Like drugstore has come so far.
I know.
Oh my gosh, so far.
Alright, next
one. This is one of my oldest products, but I've been using it a lot lately, and I'm rediscovering it, and that makes me happy. And this is Hoola Bronzer.
The original.
The OG.
Not even like the light one.
Not the light one. Yeah, no, the original one. One day I will hit pan. I've got it's hard to see in the box.
I see a dip.
Yeah, it's a dip, but we're getting there. I've only in the last year started wearing bronzer regularly. I used to be a contour girl. So
what happened?
I dyed my hair back to blonde. And then I realized the contouring was just too harsh and it just didn't go as well with my skin and my hair. Like it just, when, we talked about this before, but when you change your hair color, the whole way you do your makeup changes. So I shifted to wanted to be a more bronzy kind of natural look as opposed to a more high contrast look when you've got fair skin and dark hair, right?
Yep.
So I've really been reaching for this. I like the tone, the formula's great, and I don't know, it's like a piece of makeup history and I like it.
Is it matte?
Yeah. I
feel like I've only tried it once. I don't know, people really wanted the light version, so I'm surprised that that shade seems to be working for our skin tone, I guess.
Exactly, and I'm like the queen of complaining about when things are too dark. But I like the tone. I think it's, when I put bronzer on, I want to do it quick and I want it to be visible. Like I'm not a fan of sitting and building up bronzer gently to make it nice. No,
I don't know.
I would like to smash it on my face really quickly and be bronzed, you know? Just like, pfft, yeah, bronzer. And, you know, I'm not shy with it, so I don't mind the darker color. And I feel like the lighter one, again, pulls super yellow. Same with the butter bronzer, just because the lighter tone just has a yellowier undertone.
I do prefer more red
in my
bronzers, because it makes more sense, right? That's how you kind of like...
Because when you tan, the sun hits you, you know, so I quite like this, so that is a that is a fun favorite, and I'm hoping to hit pan on it this year. That's the plan with that one. I know. Ooh.
It's always exciting.
Oh, it is. It is. I'm starting to really glorify the idea of hitting pan on something, but I think that is good. Like,
exciting.
Don't be afraid of hitting pan because, you know. No. And for the longest time I was, like, if I had a product that I liked, I was like forever in fear of hitting pan because I'd run out of it, which is so dumb. So I'm looking forward to hitting pan on things now, which is fun.
That's good. I have a palette next, but it's really only for like 2 shadows in here. So this is the, I wonder how, I feel like I've been holding it up actually. Anyway, I'm not used to having this much torso showing, so it's kind of strange. Sorry, this is the Tarte Be a Mermaid and Make Waves eyeshadow palette. Came out pretty sure last year.
That one's got a duochrome in it too.
I have to watch my makeup collection. This is going to be hard to show, so I'll probably have to insert an insert shot of the product. But there's, I'll show it to you. There's a color here called Bubbles.
It's beautiful.
That is purple blue.
I've never seen a color like that.
Neither have I.
That's weird, because I've seen like blue purples, which are like that light, like Makeup Geek backlight kind of
wild.
Flash. That is really pretty.
And it's the only color I've ever seen like it. It's only in this palette, and I've been mixing it with the shade, what's it called? Shipwreck, beside it. So I'll put Bubbles on the lid and then Shipwreck on the outer corner. And I think I was wearing it in a video recently, and I think you commented on it.
I was like, what is that eyeshadow?
Yeah, I think she commented on it, and a few other people did as well. And I was like, I'm sorry, it's really this one palette that's got it. But I don't understand why I have never seen
a color like that.
It's just...
Because duochromes have been super popular for a long time.
But now it looks more blue in this light, but I know it goes quite red.
And there is like a reddy purple under. Like the base color is the reddy purple with a blue flash. It's really nice.
So if you have this palette, pull out the shade Bubbles. This is so reflective. Pull out the shade Bubbles and give it a shot because it is so much fun. This is one of the most unique eyeshadows that I have ever seen in recent memory. I feel like most duochromes now are very common.
I'm trying to think. Like they've got like the basic ones. They've got your blue browns. They've got your like purple blues, like the lighter ones.
And then the white purple.
And the gold, like the one that flashes gold, and the peachy gold one. Yeah. Those.
But I've never seen a blue, purple, red. Like, it's wild. So
find me a single of that somewhere.
I know. Maybe Temptalia might have like on her dupe list.
That's such a valuable resource.
So handy. Very good for lipsticks. That's where
she's a champion. Yeah. And like her grading system is really good too. So anyway, that was a tangent.
Anyway,
but yeah, that's.
I've mentioned this a lot recently, but it's a good palette.
That was the shade in the video. All right, last one for me is this beast, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow, which is another stupidly long name, and it's such a weird product, and I probably use it differently than intended as well. I like to do that with my makeup. But I use it like a under the foundation highlighter. So I'll put it on the high points of my face, and then I'll slap some foundation over top of it, and it just looks so nice.
So many people rave about this.
It's really neat.
In like a subtle glam glow kind of way. Like I don't...
It has pigment to it. I'll do this.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so it's not you buy it in shades. So it comes in 4 or 5 different shades.
Yeah, there's a color there.
Yeah, and then so you pick one that matches your skin tone, and then when you blend it in, it just leaves like a really nice, natural.
Oh.
Like I've got swatches all over my hands. So this isn't the greatest.
Maybe I'm looking at eyeshadow.
Yeah, but this like it makes you glowy but not greasy. I just like it, and it just adds another layer of fanciness to my makeup routine that I really enjoy. So for me it's great. I've heard people accidentally using this as foundation, which I find hilarious because it's so glowy. They would have looked like the Tin Man, I feel, but
do you remember when this came out and people were freaking out at the shade range?
Yeah, because there was only 5, but it's not like a foundation, so
they thought it was.
It is on the there's pigment to it, but it is sheer pigment, so it's not a lot. The color match doesn't have to be perfect, especially if you're wearing it underneath your foundation. So it's, you know.
You use shade 2? Is that what I just said?
Yeah, 2 light. So I didn't even go with the lightest one. I wanted one to kind of match my skin tone, but it is really quite nice, and it's a very luxurious product. So
seriously, Mom.
Yeah, it's a huge bottle. Like it's 30 mils, so a liquid highlighter that's 30 mils is gonna last you forever.
Well, this is why everybody thought it was a foundation.
Yeah, it looks like a foundation. It's in a bottle like a foundation. It doesn't say anywhere on it that it's not foundation, so.
Flawless filter.
Yep, I just use it like a under the foundation liquid highlight, and it's beautiful and quite nice. And I guess that's all I have to say about it. Other than it's expensive. You don't need it, but If
Was
you
that
want
50?
it, it's nice. Yeah, somewhere in there. And where did I buy it? I think I bought it off of Beautylish before they had Charlotte Tilbury at Sephora, so.
Oh, okay.
So American dollars.
Oh, it hurts so
Hurts
bad.
so bad.
It's like a knife in the
Yeah.
heart every time.
Yeah.
Ugh, the conversion's not getting better anytime soon either.
I gotta start supporting more Canadian brands, I think.
I know, right?
For the last favorite, I thought we'd throw in a not makeup-y related favorite, so a lifestyle favorite. So I'm going to talk about something that I've been really enjoying, and it's hilarious. It is the Dawson's Creek Spotify playlist. So it's a playlist on Spotify of all of the songs from Dawson's Creek, and it makes me so happy. It's like inner 90s kid realness, and I love it.
I used to love that, like, I did it for Alias,
Yeah.
Buffy,
Where like you've
Angela.
got a show and the soundtrack's
Yeah.
just amazing and all the songs are good, so I just have the playlist that is someone already created it.
Dawson's Creek had some really good ones, though.
90s gems.
Yeah.
They're so good, and I feel like I can't even like rhyme off the names of them, but when I hear them, I'm like, I know that song. Like it's all every song is a piece of nostalgia. And it comes back and it's like, I remember being a youth. It's so nice.
Where are you watching Dawson's Creek though? Because it got removed from Netflix.
I have a digital copy of it.
Okay. Yeah, I need to re-download it because I feel like I've always tried to make it through, and I've only gotten to like the 3rd or 4th season, and then I've
my
never.
hard drive for you.
Dang it! Well,
Yeah,
next time.
Next time. But yeah, no, I've got it all. But yeah.
Well, mine is not nearly as fun as that, but my friend recently introduced me to the band called Ice Nine Kills.
Sounds hardcore.
Yeah, it does sound really aggressive, and their music is quite aggressive. I think it is classified as metal music now. I would have called it like new metal, I guess, because it's got more.
Love new metal.
Yeah, so maybe I'll play a little bit for you later, but it's it's kind of funny because one of the songs that I really like is called A Grave Mistake. It's more melodic than some of their stuff, because some of their stuff is a lot of the screaming stuff that I don't love so much. I like metal when it's more singing as opposed to just
Yeah.
So
my brother used to be in a screamo band as well when we were little, so we would like practice in the basement. So you could hear him,
it
like,
just sounds inhuman.
Yeah. It sounds painful actually.
It doesn't. Yeah.
You've got to like really train your voice to be able to scream like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But so the one song I found, A Grave Mistake, is actually based on, so they do music based on horror movies.
Oh.
So I thought that was a little bit strange, but they take aspects of like the storyline and kind of build the song around it, which is neat because the A Grave Mistake is actually built around The Crow.
Oh, I love that movie.
And the music video is like representational of sort of what happened in the movie. It's really cool.
Huh.
Maybe you'll like the song.
Like the original Crow? Because there's like 4 of them.
Yeah, no, like the Brandon Lee thing.
Not the terrible 4th one.
Okay, I don't know. I don't think I got that far into them.
Oh, really? I watched that one. I liked it the most because the guy had like blonde floppy hair, and I was in the blonde floppy hair phase of finding those kind of guys attractive.
Like James Vanderbeek? He had the blonde floppy hair. Oh yeah.
Why do you think I'm watching Dawson's Creek right now?
I was a Pacey fan.
Oh really?
So.
No, not at all. I'm a Dawson fan through and through.
Geez.
And like, let's see, Nick Carter, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, I hate all of those ones. Ugh.
Yeah.
I've never seen Titanic specifically because of Leonardo DiCaprio.
Guess what we're doing at 3 in the morning tonight?
So anyway, the band is really interesting to me because they have that sort of storyline with horror movies, but also 50% of the music is more melodic and the other 50% is a little bit more screamo, so I can kind of pick and choose what I want to listen to, but I'm really excited to be excited about a band because I feel like I've been reverting to a lot of my old staples because I feel like maybe my music taste died in my 20s and I just stopped finding new stuff to listen to.
Yeah. It's hard. It's a lot of work, and especially when the new stuff doesn't, like, I don't relate to new music in the way that I used to, so I can see why people get stuck into listening to music from their era.
I know.
You know?
And when you see it happening, it's like, oh no, I'm my parents now.
I am my parents now, yep.
So
100%. Well, on that lovely note.
Yeah. We're old people. That's gonna be it for our favorites video. Thank you so much to Hailey for joining me.
Thanks for having me. I'm honored to be allowed to be here.
Yeah, and you get to sleep in the filming room, I guess.
Yeah,
because this is actually
treasure it.
This is a sofa bed, which is I'm not just gonna make her sleep on the sofa.
I'd be fine with the sofa. I've slept under tables. This is luxury.
Under We're mature adults now, people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
precisely.
That's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for joining us today. I will link to all of Hailey's stuff down below. Please check her out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.